Imagine for a moment you're holding on to something, maybe a small stone, perhaps just a little pebble. You might not think much of it at first. It's there, tucked in your pocket, just waiting, simply waiting. Now imagine you come back to this stone later, and it's become a weight. You didn't realise how heavy it had become. Yet, it's always been there, quietly waiting for you to notice it, waiting for you to do something with it. Isn't that fascinating? Now think about emotions, those invisible things that can sometimes feel like stones, or even mountains weighing you down. They're things that rise up from deep within, or sometimes out of nowhere, when you least expect it. And when you push them down, when you try to ignore them, you're just doing what the mind and body do so well, holding on to them, placing them carefully in your pocket to carry later. But here's the thing, your body, your brilliant mind, never forgets. When you choose not to embrace something, not to release it, it doesn't just disappear, no. It gets stored, kept safe, waiting for you to come back and take notice. It'll show up again, maybe in a different form, maybe a little louder, a little stronger. It's just asking for one thing, for you to stop, to notice it, to embrace it. It's like when you see a flower blooming in your garden for the first time. It's been there all along, just waiting for you to see it. And finally you do. You notice it, you let it in. You might think, but I don't want that emotion. I don't want that feeling. I want to get rid of it. Yet, what if this emotion, this feeling, was a gift, a teacher? It's simply there to show you something, to guide you towards growth. Just like that stone that waits in your pocket, you can choose to hold on to it forever, or you can decide it's time to look at it differently. Imagine just for a moment, instead of pushing away, instead of suppressing that feeling, you allowed yourself to feel it fully. What if by embracing it, by truly embracing it, you could unlock the energy hidden inside it? Feel that tension, feel that fear. And with each breath, as you bring awareness to it, you start to transform it. It's like a small seed, dark and heavy, growing into something beautiful, something powerful. You see, all emotions, even the ones you fear, they hold the keys to transformation, to alchemy. In fact, what if you knew, without a doubt, as you embraced these emotions, they'd begin to change. As you accepted them, as you learned from them, they'd lose their power to hurt you, and instead became a source of strength, wisdom, and insight. What if fear itself could be transformed into something that moves you forward, something that fuels you, something that lets you tap into an incredible power that's within yourself? Now picture that transformation. Imagine that energy turning into something positive. With every breath you take, imagine that fear turning into excitement. Each step you take forward, imagine you're moving deeper into a new flow, your emotional flow. The more you embrace these emotions, the more your mind begins to release the weight you once carried. You begin to feel lighter, freer, more alive. What's interesting is, as you allow yourself to feel deeply, as you let those emotions rise and fall within you, something incredible happens. Life gets better, gets easier, gets more exciting, more fun. Happiness, joy, and peace, they become your natural state. When you truly embrace all that you are, when you stop resisting and start flowing with your feelings, that's when you heal. That's when you overcome. That's when you begin to see emotions not as obstacles, but as stepping stones. Stepping stones towards a richer, fuller, more empowered life. And you might find over time, as you continue to embrace these emotions, as you begin to see them as guides rather than burdens, something magical starts to happen. You start to feel more alive. You start to feel more joy, more laughter, more connection with the world around you. You start to realize you have the power to change anything at all. And with that power, you can create the life you've always dreamed of, a life full of love, excitement, and endless possibilities. So now, as you take a deep breath, imagine how wonderful it feels to release that weight, that burden, to let go of what no longer serves you. Feel the freedom that comes from allowing your emotions to flow, from truly accepting and embracing them. You notice how easy it becomes, how simple, how natural it feels to let every part of you, even the parts that used to scare you, even the parts you thought that you had to suppress, because now they're a part of you. They're your teachers, your guides, and they're helping you to become the best version of yourself. And just like that, life becomes easier, life becomes richer, life becomes more. And it starts right now, in this moment, where you take back your power, where you embrace all that you are, all of it, and you realize once and for all, every emotion, every feeling is a tool that helps you to create the life you truly want. Now as you continue to move forward, notice how you feel more and more confident, more and more capable of handling whatever comes your way. Notice how every challenge is simply another opportunity to transform, to grow, to thrive. Because you've learned something important. You've learned to embrace your emotions, to accept them, to use them as the powerful tools they are. And from here on out, your emotional flow will carry you, guiding you effortlessly into a life filled with joy, excitement, and endless possibility. Isn't it amazing to think how simple, how natural, how empowering this process can be? All you need to do is keep embracing, keep flowing, and keep allowing. And notice as you begin to shift your awareness, how something inside you has already started to change, without even trying. You've already begun to see things differently. And that's because every moment, every thought, every breath is leading you to a deeper understanding of yourself. You might not even be aware of it yet, but just like the waves of the ocean, these changes, they're flowing gently within you, nudging you in ways that make you feel lighter, more effortless. Now imagine just for a moment, you're walking through a beautiful forest. The sun is filtering through the trees, and you feel the soft earth beneath your feet. With every step, you feel more relaxed, more at ease. You're breathing deeply, easily, and something begins to shift in your chest, in your heart, as if you're releasing something that was once held there. And the more you let go, the more you realize what you've been holding on to was never truly yours to keep. It was simply something to learn from, to grow from, to understand. It's interesting, isn't it, how sometimes the things we try to push away, the feelings we think are too heavy, they're actually the very things that bring us the strength, the clarity, and the power to move forward. So imagine this, each feeling, each emotion is like a messenger, coming to you with a gift. At first, that gift might feel like an unwanted package. When you open it, you discover something inside that helps you to grow, that helps you to move towards something greater. And as you pause for a moment and notice what's happening inside you, you might begin to see every emotion you feel, every thought that arises. It's like a thread weaving together the fabric of your life. And as you allow yourself to feel, as you let yourself experience every part of you, that fabric becomes richer, stronger, more resilient. You may even begin to realize everything you experienced has been a part of the process. It's all been a way of guiding you, teaching you, showing you how to be more than you ever thought possible. What if you knew deep down inside that every emotion, yes, even the ones that you thought of as negative, has a powerful purpose? They're not there to hold you back or keep you stuck. They're there to move you forward, to show you where your power lies. And as you begin to understand that, you can start to feel how every emotion becomes an ally, a friend, a guide, leading you to greater clarity, greater strength, greater freedom. The more you feel into these emotions, the more you realize something remarkable. They don't have the power to control you, to trap you, unless you let them. And as you begin to notice this, something shifts again, like a key turning in a lock. That's right. As you start to embrace, as you start to truly welcome your feelings, something inside you unlocks. There's a shift from resistance to acceptance, from fear to curiosity. And as you do, the world around you starts to feel different. You notice how the light begins to shine just a little brighter, how the air feels just a little fresher. And this is the magic, isn't it? By allowing yourself to experience all of who you are, every part of you, you give yourself permission to heal, to grow, and to transform. You see, every time you allow your emotions to flow, you're creating more space inside for joy, for peace, for excitement. It's like clearing away the clutter, so the beautiful, powerful energy of who you are can truly emerge with more freedom, more brightly. Now it's as if each emotion, no matter what it is giving you a piece of the puzzle. And the more you embrace it, the more you understand how to use it, how to work with it, how to turn it into something powerful. Every time you let go of resistance, you move one step closer to realizing your full potential. Every time you say yes to your feelings, to your emotions, you unlock a new level of power within yourself. And now as you feel into this, as you notice this shift, let it sink in deeply. The truth is, these feelings, these emotions, they're not obstacles, no. They're opportunities. Opportunities to learn, to grow, and to access hidden reservoirs of strength, creativity and wisdom. And it's so simple, really. As you embrace your emotions, as you let them flow through you, you create a life that feels more vibrant, more aligned, more real. And you start to notice that fear turns into fuel, doubt transforms into determination, and sadness into wisdom. Isn't it fascinating how by simply shifting your perspective, by simply choosing to let go of resistance, you begin embracing? The world around you changes, and you feel lighter, freer, more open. And the more you open yourself up to this flow, the more you allow yourself to heal, to feel, to grow. There's nothing to fear when you know every emotion, every experience is just a stepping stone. And with each step, you get closer and closer to the life you've always wanted, one of peace, joy and boundless possibility. Now with every breath you take, feel how natural it becomes to welcome your emotions, to honour them, to thank them for the lessons they bring. And as you do, you begin to notice something amazing happening inside of you. A shift in your perception, a deepening sense of trust in yourself. You begin to understand, by accepting all of you, you become more whole, more powerful, more capable of creating the life you desire. The path ahead is clear, and it's filled with excitement, joy, and endless possibilities. And as you keep going, as you continue to embrace every emotion, every feeling, you begin to realize you're no longer controlled by them, no longer limited by fear. Instead, you're empowered, you're free. You're more than you ever imagined. You're the creator of your own experience, and it feels so good, so incredibly good, to know you have the power to transform, to heal, and to become the person you've always been meant to be. Now just take a moment to notice how you feel, how light and free you've become. You've unlocked something incredible, and with that, the possibilities, they're endless. You can create whatever you want, feel however you choose, and transform any challenge into a stepping stone to your own personal power. So notice how it feels to know that you are on this journey, this incredible journey of embracing all that you are. And with every step, life becomes more beautiful, more exciting, and more aligned with who you truly are. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it wonderful?